Hi, my name's Reese from the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. Today teaching you the guitar solo section of the Kiss song God Gave Rock and Roll to You Too. Here's how it goes. So let's break that down into sections and explain what Bruce is playing there. Before we start, just a reminder, the tuning is flat on this recording. A lot of the Kiss catalogue is, so it means you'll need to tune your guitar to E flat on your top 6 string, A flat, D flat 4th string, G flat, B flat, and then skinny 1st string, E flat as well. I'm using the Alive 3 recording as a bit of a guide here, as the studio version has lots of harmonies overdubbed over the top, so this will give you a way to do it just as one guitarist. Starting off up at your 14th fret, think of like an A chord shape. Is what I'm going to call phrase number 1. So 14 on your 4th string to start with, down to 14 on your 3rd string. Then some bends at 14 of your 2nd string. They're just half step bends. If you haven't done string bends before, just click the video description below me or the tab that's appearing above me now. Take it in my lesson on how to do these string bends. So I'm bending at 14 and returning on 2nd string. And do it again. And then finish 14 at 3rd string. So 14-4, 14-3, then return twice, and then 14 on your 3rd string to finish off. Then answering that phrase with 16 of your 3rd string, 14 on your 2nd string, then bends on the 17th fret of your 2nd string, and then finish on 14 of 2nd string as well. So that's a reply but also a harmony to what we've done. So the first half, or your 14s, 16, 14 on 2nd string bend. And then we're almost at the end of the first phrase. What I'm going to do here is bend 15 on the 2nd string and return. And that is what I'm calling phrase 1. So pause this video now, just take your time learning that first phrase because it will help you with what's to come in phrase number 2. And when you're ready, let's get to phrase number 2. For the second phrase of this solo, we're starting in the same spot, 14 on 4th string, and then doing a bend, 14 of 3rd string. A bend, chop it off before it returns, and then normal 14 by itself on the 3rd string. Then moving to 17 of 2nd string. So a bend and return twice on the 17 of 2nd string, 14 on 2nd, 16 on 3rd. So we're just putting those first 2 bits together. And then, so I'm going 17 on 2nd string, then bending 15 on the 2nd string. They are both the same pitch, but it's just a nice way to put some articulation into those particular notes. So just the first half of this second phrase. Then, so a nice scale run here. What I'm doing is 14 and 16 of your third string, and then all on second string, 14, 15, 17, 19. And use your dots to follow 15, 17, 19. A half step bend and return at 19. And then let's finish out this phrase 2 with unison bends. I'm at 13 of the first string with my first finger, 16 on second string, and I bend that 16. And then do exactly the same thing, 1 fret back. And that will complete phrase number 2. Let me just run through it for you again. So I've got 14, 17 bend, 14, 16, then our scale run. Then our unison bends. So pause this video now, take your time learning that. And if you've got any questions or comments, please leave them against this video. I'll get around to answering them as soon as possible. When you're ready, we'll finish out this solo with phrase number 3. Number 3 sounds like this. Where we're going to do that, using the A minor blues scale. So think of that starting on 12th fret of your 5th string. If you haven't learned that scale before, just click the video tab appearing above me or just below. We'll take you to my lesson on how to play that particular scale. What Bruce is doing here is doing a run back down the scale, starting on 14 of your 3rd string, 14, 12 on 3rd string, then all of this on 4th string, the next one up, 14, 13, 12, 10. Change string, then resolve it by finishing on 12th fret of your 5th string. Then this run. So what I'm doing here, a nice little pattern where we just move the last note of the pattern up by 1 fret each time. 1, 2, 3, 4 notes to learn. 14, 12 on the 3rd string. 14 of your 4th string. Then 13 on the end of it. All the same except for the last note. Just move the last note along 1 fret to 14th fret. So pattern 1, pattern 2, finish on 14, and pattern 3, just finish it on 15. On the end there, a arpeggio of the D chord. Arpeggios, just using the notes of the chord and individually breaking them up. So the frets that are involved in that, 15 on 2nd string, 14 on your 3rd string, then 16 and 12 on your 4th string. And to finish out the solo, 5th fret of 5th string is what I use, and dig in a little bit to start to get those. And and with some distortion they'll pop out really nicely. So that is phrase number 3. Let me just put that together again and call out some parts. We've got the blues run, the pattern, and then the D arpeggio. Think of it like that. Dig. And there is your complete solo. Let me play it for you, slowed down and just with the clean tone. Phrase 2. Unison bends. 3. Dig. And that's how you can play the solo out of the Kiss song God Gave Rock and Roll to You Too. If you've learned something from this video, please subscribe to our channel, the Eastern Suburbs School of Music, here on YouTube. Any questions, comments or requests, please leave them. I'll get around to answering them and doing them as soon as possible. And click that thumbs up button to give this video a like. Will help other Kiss guitar fans discover these videos. Good luck playing God Gave Rock and Roll to You Too by Kiss.